down no nothing, huh? Wow. I don't know rights to the music, by the way. That's that YK Cyrus, something like that. I believe his name is Osiris. Basically, I like that song. It's pretty dope, pretty decent. It's pretty decent, man. Happy Sunday, by the way. Peace and blessings, man. It's been a pretty smooth day so far. I really just got up not too long ago. Just so you can see me. It is lit out here, but it is dark too as well. It's all right though. It's cool. But yeah, I got up this morning. Uh, I had a little drink last night, some Tanqueray and cranberry juice. That shit was it. I went to sleep off some tuna. I made some tuna and shit. Celebrated one of my nephew's birthday. He turned 13. Teenager. We went out to this little arcade place, rode race cars and shit. It was pretty fun. It was like a kid again. And then after that, that's when I had my little drink and chill with my older bro, his son. Just chop it up a bit about life and life as an entrepreneur, business ideas, different stuff like that is what we be talking about. Also talking about like religion, not religion, but as far as spirituality, having God in your life, having God's guidance and hand in your life. Just looking for his hand in your daily walk, you know. We was talking about as far as being Christian, um, it's not an easy walk. We have to choose our cross every day. Meaning you fall 6 times, you get back up seven. You will fail as a human being, renewing your mind on a daily walk with Christ, getting to know Christ, being transformed by the mind of Christ, by reading his word and how it resonates with you and it convicts you in your spirit. You know, when God tell you you doing wrong, he don't make you feel bad about what you're doing. He just lets you know that it's not a good thing and then you adjust accordingly. So that's like a soft rebuke if you knew anything about that. That's how God does. It's never like just on some old shameful type shit. Yeah. But yeah, it's like you will know and your heart will be transformed and then you will start thinking, I'll come over there. You will start thinking differently. So it's this one guy on here on YouTube I listen to, 200 Acres. He from down south, I believe Alabama. I've been watching his channel a lot. Y'all go run him up. He pretty dope. He makes some good content. But anyway, what up, Timmy or Time YT? I hope I got your name right. So you looking for your abuela, your grandma? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah, I hope you find your grandma. I'm not sure where she is or what happened with her, but if she eating your tacos ducked off somewhere, that's pretty bogus. But yeah, I'm just reflecting. Like, you know, this has been a great weekend. Today is the day where I start my week. I set my goals and whatnot, and I got some big dreams. I did a little research earlier today when I woke up. I know who to call tomorrow morning, what times they open for business, and yeah, I'm gonna tackle my goals. I'm really excited for this new journey that I'm on. I'm learning different things, and that's how you stay young, stay challenging yourself. It's how you stay active, how you stay creative. Whenever you stop challenging yourself in life, you basically not living anymore because there's nothing to wow you. You know, when you see a kid, they so full of energy, full of life because they're full of challenges. They're full of mistakes and they're out here ready to make mistakes. That's how I've been living lately. Like, you know, embracing my mistakes, embracing my learning curve, different stuff like that. That's what my channel about. You know, never to suffer in silence, never to feel inadequate or incompetent because you tried something that didn't work or you don't get the help you need as you need it. Different things that distract and discourage you. But I'm just here to motivate, hustle and motivate like Nipsey Hustle. The marathon continues. Some days you gonna feel like you on top of the world. Some days you gonna feel like the world on top of you. But the difference between both days is your self-talk. When you talk to yourself like, okay, I just had a bad day. I had a few bad moments, but this not a bad life. This journey isn't bad at all. That's when it come down to that rice experiment where you be like, am I speaking life and health into myself, or am I neglecting it and letting it rot away? Or am I engaging in too much negativity and riding myself? Either or, it's a conscious thing to be thinking about, to think about what you think about. And that's one thing that I was mentioning with my conversation the other day. I was like, man, I got to think about what I'm thinking about and make sure that my thoughts are in line with my future. If I want to be seeing my future come to pass, I want to experience certain things. So that means guarding your mind. And my bro was saying that too. He was like, shit, he wasn't talking to me, saying it to me, but he just saying in general, like, you got to think about what you think about. Because if you focused on the wrong shit, you basically bringing in the wrong reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, the power of the mind. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, especially if you're not a free thinker. You don't think for yourself. The world will guide you to where you need to be because they're constantly thinking for you. They always got opinions. They always got the way that it's supposed to be for you, right? They know exactly how you can live your life. They know what you should and should not do. But when the shoe's on the other foot, they don't really know. You don't really understand people until you're walked in their shoes, until you had a little humility, a little bit of grace, a little patience, a little passion to understand people and to meet people where they are. And that's a hard thing to do because people are hard to deal with. And just imagine how hard it is to deal with your own self, with your arrogance, the things that you want to do for yourself. It's not easy. We're not easy people to deal with. So you got to keep that in mind when you're dealing with other people. Like, shit, some people not where you at in life, and some people way past you in life. But that don't mean that they can't bring you up. If ever they ahead of you, above you, or whatever, and they spending time trying to elevate you, you gotta appreciate that type of shit. Cause not everybody gonna drop jewels for somebody to find to be an elevator in their life. And then, like I was saying, back to the soft rebuke, like when people correcting you, you need to be humble about that, especially if it makes you change your heart, change your point of view. It ain't nothing to be ashamed of, to be sad about, like Pooh Shiesty's situation. I'm pretty sure he had a lot of soft rebukes. People was telling him like, man, you need to change up the image, you need to change up the attitude, you need to change up your energy. And he probably was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm gonna keep pleasing the people because the people giving me attention and I like the attention I'm getting. And I'm not gonna think about my future. I'm not gonna be a leader, whether I'm in a leader position or not. People take advantage of that. God elevates you. And if you're not humble in that elevation, he will best believe he will place you back where you began, a little bit smarter to where you could be humble. I'm not talking about Pooh Shiesty or anything like that. I wish the man, get his mind right, and I wish the best for him. I pray that he seek forgiveness for the mindset that he had because it's not leading him nowhere safe, nor nowhere prosperous. I mean, your reputation is one thing, but you want to be known for one thing and you want to live a certain way, don't work. A prime example like King Von, right? He known for one thing, but the way he was trying to live wasn't the way that he was known for. You known for being a hitter, but now you want to live by fighting. That don't work. He lost his life by the way that he wanted to present himself. So it's really a tricky game, when you out here thinking, oh, you this, you that, but you don't really realize what come with that shit. And or you don't realize how deep you might get into some shit to where you just portraying something and all of a sudden that's what the world see you as, and that's how the world gonna interact with you. That's how the world gonna interact with you. It's a sticky game, dog. But at the end of the day, it's about guarding your minds, thinking about what you're thinking about. Cause certain thoughts like that will lead you to certain situations like that. A lot of stuff don't come with you. Just you learn as you go on your journey what come with what, right? Like with digital marketing, it's a lot of shit that come with this that I didn't know, and it's a lot of shit that could have took me off my square, took me off my path, but I haven't stopped. That's the only difference between me and anybody else who do digital marketing. I'm still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, this is my story to tell. A lot of people will tell you they gave up, but shit, that's the end for them. glitching or something like that. Yeah, my phone glitching, dog. I don't really know what's up with it. But shit, I'm about to go. Just out here talking my shit. If you new to my channel, will you please consider subscribing? Help me out. Once I get 500 subscribers, I'm doing $500 giveaway to 5 people. So that's all you have to do to be a part of it. I'm gonna call out random subscribers on my page to bless them, just like y'all been blessing me, because I really appreciate y'all. And yeah, that's just where I'm at with it. You know, that's how I show love and give back. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. I'm finna go smoke and chill, and I'll catch y'all in a bit. And yeah, like I say, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. That would be a big help to me, and I would greatly appreciate that. Damn, is it closed? You should hate that wife be taking